Alright, guys. Hi, guys. Hey, hey, hey. What up, my loves? Hola, hola. Let me turn on my incense before we get into this soap opera, this karmic soap opera, right, is what we like to call. Actually, I got the wrong incense. Hold on. Hold on. What the hell? Where's my other incense at? Oh, here it is. It's hidden. I have like 3 different incense here. The cone ones. And I want my love spell one. Here it is. Thank you, love. Okay, so I am nice and fresh and ready to go. I just took a shower. I feel good. I got my little blankie here in case the AC gets me cold. And I got a bunch of decks out, mostly all karmic and divine feminine. Y'all ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready to learn? Fall in love right now. All right, so first of all, look, I pick up the T deck. And behind that we have ignoring. Boo. I think we're gonna start with the T deck, and then we're gonna use what's brewing. Okay, let me give it a good cleanse with the incense. Come to me, thank you, darling, thank you. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get the T on your masculine and karmic situation. So what is the T here? What is the T? What do my viewers, both feminine and masculine, need to know about the karmic situation? What is the T here? Here we go. What is the T? Ooh, we got a jumper. Damn, look at the first card that came out, and it came out reversed. Legal issues. Okay? Either somebody's getting a divorce, or somebody could be marrying for legal issues. Okay? Shit. Let's do that again. Something flipped. We got hooked. Okay? You could have had like some type of an affair with, you know, your person while they were with the karmic partner, and they got extremely hooked on you. Okay, they got really hooked on you, probably caused them and their karmic partner to have lots of issues because it's showing that they are not happy together. Okay, but I also feel like they could be caught up into some really bad legal issues. I'm gonna move this over here Because you're drowning me, darling. You're drowning me. Damn. Flip, 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 right? Let it flip. Jesus, look at that. Rejected. Something was rejected. Let's get more information, because this has a lot to do with legal issues, separation, divorce. Maybe someone's trying to like keep property and it's like not happening. We have haunted and unfazed. This is divine feminine energy. It's kind of like whether you felt rejected by your masculine because they were going through a lot of like legal shit and they were going through a hard time, and because of that they could have been rejecting you and shit, and you're just like unfazed and unbothered by it, or you're pretending to be, but deep down you're still haunted. You're still haunted by the memories, by the intimate moments as well. Down here it says memories, flashbacks, because those flashbacks, ooh, honey, those flashbacks get you, right? It could also be trauma connected to this and the side effects. Have you ever heard that song from Mariah Carey called Side Effects? But I'm still dealing with side effects. Ooh, oh, oh. Side effects. Do, 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 do. God damn. Confused. Okay, there's a lot of mixed feelings here. We got reflection or reflecting. Feminine, you've been doing a lot of reflecting on things that you are confused about, trying to find some clear answers to where this is going, because you don't even know where this relationship is going. Dealing with the masculine that is still with a karmic partner who has swore they were going to leave them. And you stayed in hopes that, you know, because you believed that they were. But every time it seems like they end up getting caught, they pull away from you. We have carless and hustling. Damn. Someone's having some car issues. Maybe they're about to get their car repoed, and now you gotta hustle. Somebody got to hustle because they're having like some financial issues. Somebody could have tried to get a car, but they got rejected. It could be either you or your masculine, and you've been hustling really hard to try to make it better. If you're going through some shit like this, or maybe perhaps your masculine is, and it's like they got rejected, they couldn't get a car because maybe perhaps they fucked up their credit while with this, being with this karmic. Something about their credit got all fucked up. Some of them could have even had bankruptcy dealing with this karmic. Some of you mamacitas have been busy, like hustling, focusing on yourself. Try not to be bothered by your masculine and their karmic bullshit. You know, you making the money, hunty. You ain't got time for fuckery. We got cock blocking. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Tiffy? Oh, you know, the good old karmic cock blocker. There's a karmic partner here that seems to be cock blocking, right? Look, there you go, love triangle. I got two lovers and I ain't ashamed. Two lovers and I like them both the same. Honey, they the same. Because one part of the masculine is like all divine and amazing with you and all this and that. And then the 1 minute they're like amazing, the next minute they're fucking karmic as shit. It's like you get both sides to them. That's where the confusion lies. It's not that, well, maybe some of you actually do have two lovers, but, and that's where the confusion comes in, because it's like you don't know who is divine and who is karmic. But some of you could be like, okay, you're just dealing with this masculine and you have both sides of them and you're confused because you're like, maybe the karmic part of them is overpowering the divine masculine part of them. And you're like, I don't know if I should let this shit go. You're done. You're getting over it, feminine, because you're getting really sick and tired of waiting, of choosing, of being confused. This karmic seems to have an issue with you, especially with those karmics that know who the feminine is. They have a huge issue with you. Why? Because your light irritates their demons. Not only does this karmic feel like that, because your light irritates this karmic's demons, but it does the same thing to your divine masculine. You know what I mean? Sometimes they'll pull away because your divinity is too much for their demons. You shine light on their demons. And look at this. We have marrying for money. Perhaps that was the case in the beginning of the masculine and karmic situation. And now it's falling apart. Why? Because either masculine isn't financially stable anymore, or the karmic, either or, whoever was dependent on who. And that's what's causing issues within their connection. And that is why they could be trying to separate, or, you know, they're having financial issues where their car is being taken away. The house has to go up for sale, or you got to move or some shit like that. And because credit is bad, is what I'm seeing, something about bad credit, or they're just being rejected left and right because they're not meant to proceed with each other anymore. They have outstayed their time with this karmic. And so it's like anything that needs to move forward, it's not going to happen as long as they're with this karmic. And now look at this. Masculine could be crying over you. Upset. Sad, hurt, upset, etc. Because a lot of you have really like pulled away and don't even want to deal with this. You want him to learn his valuable lessons. And as long as they're with this karmic, you know, as long as they're learning their lessons, or they outstay their time and they're still stuck in that same cycle, they're just letting time slip away. Wasting good old time. Stuck, no changes, and limited. See? They're limited. Rejection. Can't move forward. Because somebody didn't want to do the work in the karmic situation. So the person that was codependent is now stuck and needing to start all over again. So let's see what's going on. What does this karmic want you guys to know in regards to the divine masculine? Let me take my beanie off because my head is getting hot. So I'm going to use my karmic exposed deck. What is this karmic going to expose about herself? What is the masculine going to expose about the karmic? Yeah. Karmic knows that I still love you, or I still desire you. See that? This karmic knows that the divine masculine is very, you know, still very strung up on someone else. Whether they know who you are or not, they can feel it, they can sense it. Okay, their fucking spider senses are going off. Like, I know something is up. Either they got caught a few times and they know who you are because of that, or they sense it. And so here, the feminine, the karmic is saying, I play the role of the divine feminine. So she has tried to play the role of the divine feminine, but she's not. She's the karmic. Okay, she was trying to take the feminine's place, but that didn't work out. It failed. And she had her little minions to help her out. The little karmic minions to help her out. She had this persona, this false persona that she was somebody she wasn't. Although she could be somebody else's divine feminine, just not to your divine masculine. I make you look bad. So I feel like this karmic has constantly tried to make you look bad. For those that know you, feminine, try to make you look bad to make themselves feel better and look better. Like, oh, why do you want this chick? She's so clingy. Like, she's chasing you and you're with somebody else, and she doesn't understand you're with somebody, and she's this and she's that. Like, she could be saying all kinds of shit about you to make you look like an ugly person, just to make herself feel better. And then we have unsatisfied. She can't do it like my divine feminine. See, this masculine has been unsatisfied for quite some time. Why? Because this role that she's playing is false. It's fake. It's not satisfying anymore to this masculine. He's seen it for what it truly is. Look at this shit. Ah. Wow. Look at how these two cards came out together. This one says, I want out, which is the karmic saying, I want out. I'm not even happy with the masculine. She don't even want to stay in this karmic situation herself. And then here, masculine says, I'm ready to cut this bitch loose. Ready to cut this bitch loose. So neither one of them want to be together, which is probably why we had the legal issues in the beginning. Because if they're married, they're filing for divorce. See, he was realizing that she was starting to drain his energy. And I'm pretty sure he was doing the same thing to her too. They were draining each other's energy. And then here your masculine is saying, I'm stuck in lower energies and I don't know who I am. He was looking at himself in the mirror like, who am I? Why am I still here? This isn't me. Why am I settling for less than what I deserve? So he had to take a long, hard look in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm done. I'm ready to cut this out. I know I deserve better. Neither one of us deserves to be draining each other, and just let go. Oh my God, your spirit baby is coming through. Look at that. Spirit baby helping the divine masculine. So yours and your divine masculine spirit baby is helping assist your masculine out. Helping assist your masculine to see the truth. Your little divine spirit baby. That is fucking cute. So for those who have been dreaming of your spirit baby, have been having pregnancy symptoms and all that, it's your spirit baby helping assist daddy come back home. And then here, look at this. It says, I know exactly what the karmic is trying to do, and I'm starting to notice it all. So whatever she was trying to do, whether it was, you know, forcing him to stay or forcing him to see her in a false light in which he was not. You see that? This spirit baby is helping your masculine see the truth. And then check this out. We have conduit. Okay, remember what I said about she's trying to play the role of the divine feminine? Look, I channel the feminine's energy to manipulate the masculine. You see, you can't make this shit up. She was tapping into your energy, feminine, trying to steal and feed off your energy to manipulate the masculine into believing that she was the feminine. But he's starting to realize the falseness in that. And then here it says, I've been overindulging with the karmic. You know what's funny? The overindulging card came out in a different deck, I believe in yesterday's live. Something was it the first live or the second live? I'm not sure. But there was an energy of overindulging. Either too much eating, overeating, and they're gaining a lot of weight. They're having health issues, or they're drinking so much and they're growing like a fucking beer belly and shit. Whatever type of overindulgence they are engaging in is what these unhealthy routines that have been fucking them over. Look at the bottom of the deck. I buy your masculine's love. No wonder why the marrying for money card came out in the beginning. That's crazy, right? The marrying for money card came out in the beginning, and look what this shit says. I buy your masculine's love. That's crazy. Okay, so feminines, how have you been feeling in the midst of all this? Like, in the midst of being in a third party, for those that are in a third party with the masculine and the karmic, what was your what has been your energy through it all? So let's see here. This is both feminine and masculine side. Okay, look at that. We got two feminine cards here. So one of them, it says, how long are we riding this crazy roller coaster? This up and down energy is making me dizzy. It's true. And remember how we had the confusion card in the beginning? That up and down roller coaster ride has been making you fucking dizzy. Girl. Period. It says, stop coming to me after weeks of no communication and expect things to be okay. How many times has this happened? Weeks and months of no communication. And then when they come back, they expect things to be okay and better. And as nothing ever happened. That's frustrating right there. Tiffany, you know it, honey. Another feminine card. See, I tried moving on to someone else and I couldn't bear it. I want you and only you. And this is the frustrating part. This is the part that pisses you off too. Is that you even tried to move on to somebody else, but you couldn't bear it. It disgusted you. It was like it was not enough. And that's what also fucks you up, because you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, now a masculine card wants to come out. So let's read the feminine card. It says, you can't hide your desires from me. Wait until they fuck you over again. You'll be back. Damn. That always happens. Masculines can try to hide their desires from you, feminine, but wait till this karmic fucks them up again. They will be back. They always do. And then masculine says, you have that spiritual loving energy that raises my vibration, and they don't. They're always too serious. Yeah, well, what are you doing about it though, masculine? You see the difference between divine feminine and karmic energy. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? I'm hiding you on purpose because I value you more than the others. You don't need to see that shit. That's just an excuse. That's a hella excuse. Oh, I'm just hiding you. You know, I don't want you to see me as I am with my other lovers because I value you more than them. Like, bro, please. Who are you kidding? Who are you trying to kid? Feminine, it says, I am the last person you should have switched up on. I gave you everything. This is you when you were pissed off. When you're triggered, you're pissed off, you're upset. Because you know you were the last person they should have ever switched up on. Especially if you were always there and you gave them everything. And they gave you crumbs in return. Here, it says, I hate your fucking relationship. Okay, I'm over it. Hashtag venting. How many of you guys have felt this way when you're venting? You know, you got to be realistic. When you're like, I hate you and your fucking relationship. All right, I'm over it. You just had a vent. You had a release. You had to scream it out. Whatever you had to do, you just had to say it. Which shows, because this is coming out, it shows a lot of you have done that. See, look at the bottom of the deck. It says, you being with them is your karma. Bam. Ba-bam. And you know it. You know this masculine being with this karmic is their karma. So you don't want to be in the way of that, do you? And you learned that the hard way, hunty. You learned that the hard way. Look at this shit. I'm secretly hiding other lovers besides you. And I'm pretty sure you felt that. And they know they don't even deserve you when they're in that energy. It says, I know I don't deserve you when I'm in my immature energy. I just hope when I finally grow up, you will receive me with love. As if you have not been already doing that. But you're just pulling yourself to the side so they can learn their lesson. Because if you're constantly always there, when they reach out, when they finally reach out after weeks and months of no communication, because they know you're always there, they could take that. They take that shit for granted. And you know it, and you get so tired of it and fed up because you don't want it to be like that. And sometimes you would tell them, look, was sacrificing my heart and feelings worth it? Was it really worth it? Sacrificing my precious heart and feelings. So feminines, what triggers you? What has been triggering you about this connection lately? I'm going to use my twin flame triggers. What's been triggering you about this connection? Seeing you on vacation with your karmic makes me jealous. Okay? How many times do you think they know that you're watching? And so they make it seem like they're hella happy on vacation, or in photos with their karmic partner. Especially after you guys gotten into an argument or a fight, they'll purposely sit there and post the biggest fucking fake ass smile on social media just to get under your skin. Right? And then here it says, it annoys me when your karmic post shit of you both on social media. Holy fucking shit, I was just talking about that and I didn't even see that card. You cannot make this shit up. Because sometimes she'll do that purposely because she knows something is up. She knows there's somebody else, so she'll purposely post the most fakest big ass smiles that there could possibly be. You can't trust the smiles no more. You know what I mean? Especially after watching that documentary of that guy that murdered his wife and kids because he had an affair. And yet you saw like photos of him and his wife and kids like looking so happy on social media, and yet he had an affair with a woman and he ended up killing his freaking wife and kids. That's some bullshit. Like, I don't trust no smiles no more. That was a fucked up situation. We have, I feel overwhelmed. Feminine, there's times where you just feel so overwhelmed and exhausted. Having to deal with this, it's just, you're just like, I'm done. I don't want it. You shut down. As much as it hurts you to shut them down or reject them, you do it because you know it's for your highest good. And you know you'll feel better about it later on doing it. It's the resistance. But it's part of your growth. Even though it was so fucking hard for you to say no or say no more, you knew you had to do it because you knew you had to start somewhere. And here it says, I don't like feeling in the dark about things. This is something that's consistent, is you feeling like you're in the dark about things. Because they're not completely telling you the full story about them and their karmic. Right? Knowing that you are living with someone else really gets to me. Especially if they live together, right? That's the worst. Like, damn, you live with this person. How can you tell me what you just told me? Right? And just the thought of it, of them being in bed with somebody else and living their life with somebody else, it makes you question shit. Oh, and this one is a huge one right here, okay? Especially, I feel like it's linked up to I don't like feeling in the dark about things. I get triggered when you leave me on red. Ugh. That is like childish and petty. Like, bro, if you got time to read what I just wrote you, what is so fucking hard for you to respond? So hard. For you to say, I can't talk right now. Or it's not a good time. At least. Be honest. I'm telling you, men don't have the balls that they claim to have. I'm sorry. Not all of them. I can't speak for them all, because there is some real men out there. But I can't. Sometimes you're just like, yo, you ain't got the balls you claim you have. I'm sorry. I took them from you. I got bigger balls than you, hunty, and they're on my breast. Okay? They're on my chest. Why ghost me? Just be real. You see? I was just talking about ghosting on my Instagram. Right? Like, what happens if they ghost you? Well, I mean, you don't need to worry about the deceased. Okay? We don't worry about the dead. Let Casper haunt somebody else. Put a flower on their motherfucking casket and say, vaya con Dios, and let it be. You act like a little bitch sometimes. Look at this. How many times have you felt that about your DM? Like, yo, you act like a little bitch sometimes. Most of the time. Lately, it's been most of the time, right? And sometimes you don't even understand why they're with that karmic. Like, why are you even with that karmic? If you claim to be so unhappy, like they tell you, it kind of seems like they only talk shit, because I feel like they talk shit about you to the karmic, and then they talk shit to the karmic about you, and then vice versa. So they talk shit to you about the karmic, and then they talk shit about the karmic to you. So what does that tell you? That he's a lying ass, that he's the manipulator, that he's the issue. Right? Descansa en paz, exactly. Seeing you in my dreams makes it hard for me. Now, you cannot control, I understand, because you can't control. Sometimes you can't control what you dream about. Especially when you don't want, ain't that ironic? Like, when you don't want to dream about them, you dream about them. And when you fucking want to see them in your dreams, you don't. That's some bullshit, right? And before, in the beginning, a lot of you turned to your addictions whenever you felt rejected. And you had to learn to cope your own way in a healthy way. So, let's see what messages come through. What does your masculine want you to know about the karmic? We got 2 of them here. It says, it's easier to deal with my karmic than face what may happen once it's over. Wow. That is why they don't do shit. Because they want the easy way. Second one, it says, my karmic brings out the worst in me. I don't like the person that I've become. Wow, what does that remind you of? What does that card remind you of? The deck that we pulled earlier, right? About the masculine looking at himself in the mirror. This one right here. I'm stuck in low vibrational energies. I don't know who I am. And the karmic brings out the worst in me. I don't like the person I've become. Wow. These 2 cards right fucking here. You see what I mean? Can't make this shit up. That's double confirmation. Damn. Can't even get to the shuffle. My culture prevents me from leaving my karmic. His culture. For some, it's their culture, right? Sometimes it could be a real thing. Other times it could just be an excuse. I am so depressed. I can't seem to think clearly anymore. But your masculine has to go through this depression just like you went through your depression. Because if they can't think clearly anymore about the choices that they're making with this karmic, they have to go through that though. Sometimes they have to pull away, and maybe that's why both of them are getting done, are done with each other for this particular group that I'm channeling. It says, I am staying with my karmic because I feel that's the right thing to do. That's how most of them feel right now. That it's the right thing to do. Most of them, some of them could have children with the karmic. And that's what keeps them together, you know? I feel guilty leaving my karmic. They try so hard to please me. Why? Because they love to be pacified. They love to be pacified by this karmic, and they feel guilty trying to leave the karmic because they see that the karmic does everything they could to make them stay. Even if it like degrades them on some type of level. I regret rushing into this relationship, and now I'm praying, and now I'm paying a price. Praying too. Shit, it came out the way it came out. They rushed into this karmic relationship, and now this is how they're paying the price. Okay, so let me take hola, hola, hola. For those just entering, hello. Water, honey. I needed water. All right, so what does this karmic want you to know? Let's get her side. Let's get the karmic's dose. What does she want you to know, feminine? These messages might trigger you, okay? Disclaimer. So be ready. So before I start telling you, let me light another incense. Okay? So we can clear the energy. Let's clear the energy for my inner G's. Okay, so the card, there's two. They're stuck. Okay, wow, these two were stuck together. Interesting. So, the card that this says here says, I sometimes cry myself to sleep because I know I deserve better. See, this karmic, remember in the beginning in the other deck, the karmic exposed deck, how it says, I want out? I'm not even happy with your divine masculine. Look, she cries herself to sleep because she knows she deserves better. She knows it. Because she knows the way your masculine is. It says, if I'm ever a bitch to you, it's because I'm hurt with him and want to take it out on you. All right, divine feminine? For those that know who the karmic is, and if she's ever been a bitch to you, this is why. Because she's hurt with your masculine and she's taking it out on you. Let's give it a cleanse. Something flipped. I can feel it. Where did it go? It'll come out. Don't hate me. Let's have cocktails. Fuck this boy. See, this is that other type of karmic where she's like, look, you and I are both getting the shit end of this relationship. Fuck this guy. Let's go have cocktails. There's no reason why we should hate each other. For those karmics that are not that bad. Because there's a mix of a toxic karmic here, and then there's mixes of another karmic who is putting up with the same bullshit as you are. And the masculine is both going back and forth, trying to suck the juice out of both of you. Damn. Here it says, I have severe out of control jealousy issues and I will act out in a very toxic, dangerous way. So this karmic here is confessing, look, I'm not really good with jealousy. I will act out in a very toxic, dangerous way if so and so and so and this and this and that happen. So that's kind of like a warning. Like, she knows herself. Like, don't fuck with me. I know how I get. And then here it says, I've noticed your masculine's been praying more often. That's crazy. Didn't I mention pray? Didn't I slip up earlier and said pray? I said, shit, even pray too. Look, I've noticed your masculine's been praying more often. Your masculine is trying to get out of this, but also trying to become happier, or trying to find a way to change and stop hurting people. Because your masculine is not only hurting himself, he's hurting you and this karmic as well. And the karmic is hurting herself, hurting you, and hurting masculine. He's still a player, sis, playing you, me, and someone else too. Bam. You know, it's funny because remember in the third party deck how it says, I'm hiding other lovers besides you? The karmic knows that. And that is why the karmic is the way she is, because she knows how the divine masculine is. She knows the masculine is a motherfucking ass. Right? Yes, you may love your person, but they're not always freaking honest with you. They're not. That's why most of the times you're pissed off with them. It says, your divine masculine is a good liar. I don't even believe half the shit he says. Look at that shit. Look at that shit right there. She don't even believe his ass. I'll admit that I was a bitch only because I envied you. So she's admitting she was a bitch to you because she envied you. But then she started noticing how the masculine truly was. And she was probably like, oh, maybe this just is his ass. Has nothing to do with you. Has nothing to do with her. Maybe some, you know, for some, yeah. But it really is all the masculine. These are his fucking choices. I've given you nightmares before. So this is the crazy karmic, okay? This is the crazy type of karmic where she has out of control, dangerous, you know, fucking jealousy issues. Well, she'll send you negative energy, giving you nightmares to keep you away from the divine masculine and the karmic. That's a confession right there. He's not everything I want in a man. She's realizing that your masculine is not everything that she wants in a man. Not the way that you do, honey. And I'm pretty sure there's some traits about him that you're like, oh no, what the fuck? Let me take you back to your mama, honey. I know you're destined to be together. Look, this karmic knows that you and the divine masculine are meant to be. She knows it. Your divine masculine spoke very highly of you, and that triggered me. So it could have been that your masculine could have spoken highly of you, okay, at one point, and that's what triggered her jealousy and insecurity and had caused her to envy you. He's really easy to manipulate, so I do. Okay? So she's realizing, look, I know this masculine could easily manipulate me and you, but he's also easy to manipulate himself, so I take advantage of that. That's what she's trying to say. Here it says we all need to grow the fuck up. Especially when you're all clashing heads and bumping heads and everything. It's true. On some type of level, we all do need to grow the fuck up when it comes to this, because it drives us all bonkers, right? Here it says, you wishing bad upon me is only blocking you from your union. So feminines, whenever you feel triggered with the karmic and pissed off, and you want to send her to hell, listen, you only wishing bad upon anybody, especially the karmic, is only going to block you from your union, because that's teaching you a lot about yourself. You don't want to get on the level that these crazy karmics are in, right? You don't. There's a reason why it's separated. Okay, so let's get some other messages here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get some tarot cards. This is the Dark Night of the Soul Tarot by Mystic Moon Oracles. I don't know why I love using this deck for like karmic readings. It's like the perfect tarot for karmic readings. We have the Tower, the end times. Look at that. There's a huge breakthrough. And look at what's staring at me at the bottom of the deck. The World. Unfinished business. The Tower and the World. Talk about major shifts and endings. And breakthroughs and epiphanies when it comes to karmic and divine feminine and masculine. So tell me more about these huge shifts here. We have the Hermit. Look at that. It says quarantine lockdown. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? And we're actually living in those times. Seven of Sorrow, optical illusion. And it's crazy how these two came out together, right? Because the world is changing. We're all going through some crazy changes. And it's kind of scary how it says quarantine lockdown and then it says the end times. Like, bitch, are we gonna die? Like, what the fuck? Oh, man, that's some crazy shit. Like, Spirit, what are you trying to say? Is this continuing to be a karmic read or a general? No. That's crazy though, how those two are just coming out like that. Some of you guys could have separated and maybe quarantine has kept you like separated. It could have fucked things up. Maybe they're stuck in their country, they can't travel. The Seven of Sorrow here is the Seven of Cups. Which is the optical illusion here. There's someone could be like stuck inside of their personal lifestyle, the way things are going right now. It's like they're confused about what they want and they're limited right now. They feel stuck, which is interesting because that card came out and what's the T deck. We have the Fool, journey of darkness. This is the beginning of something. The ending and the beginning. The journey of darkness. I feel like this masculine has to be on his own journey right now. He has a lot of shadow work to do. And he has to do it on his own by himself. And we got to allow them to do that. Just like we did on our own too. Nobody can go through this shit for you. We have the Eight of Sorrow, stranded island. This Eight of Sorrow is the Eight of Cups, which is crazy. It's like, I want to walk away. I want to end this shit, but I feel stranded. I feel stuck. Quarantine has a lot to do with it too. Some people they're out of jobs or they're out of business and they can't afford to move. And they're stuck in toxic households, toxic relationships. Just like we saw in the beginning, legal issues, somebody's car, someone's having car issues, car repo. I mean, it's all coming together. That's crazy. And it's like something is not wrapping up just yet because it's like y'all got some unfinished business to take care of. So we have the villain of torment, sharp objects. I think this is the Knight of Swords. I'm not sure. I don't know this deck too much, but that's the vibe that I'm getting. Whether it's the Page of Swords or the Knight of Swords. So I'm getting the vibe of like information, spying, documentation. Something that cuts deep. Information that cuts deep, that hurts. You could be finding something out that can make you go crazy about your person, or your person is going crazy and you're finding out through social media that, you know, they've turned psycho because they're with the psycho. I'm just kidding, but it could be many things, you know. Everybody's different. Oh, that's too much. The Sun, misery loves company. Look at that. Haven't you ever noticed when your masculine is misery, when he's miserable, he'll try to make you miserable and try to taint your energy? Same thing that the Karmic said. Whenever I'm a bitch to you because I'm hurt with your masculine and I like to take it out on you. Misery loves company. People act the way they do because they're hurt. They're wounded. We have the Death card here. The kiss of death. Transformation. I'm picking up that it's like, it's done. It's over with. Like energetically, for those that try to kiss the Karmic and they feel nothing. That's what I'm picking up with this. Like, I try kissing the Karmic and I feel nothing. The kiss of death. Damn. We have the Five of Rage. That's crazy. This was one of them that wanted to flip over and I put it back and it came back out. Five of Wands. What is this? Pyromaniac? What does that even mean? Does somebody know what that means? It could mean that somebody has, I feel like it's definitely connected to the villain of torment, the psycho, the Five of Wands. Somebody could have OCD. Someone who what? Someone who loves setting things on fire. Oh, wow. Yeah, someone likes to stir the pot. Someone likes to cause drama. Someone likes to purposely get under your skin and fucking start shit for no reason. It could have something to do with post-traumatic stress. And then the Two of Decay is wavering, which is, I believe this is Two of Pentacles. Is it? Is it Two of Pentacles? And it's crazy because look at the image. It looks like a wasteland, isn't it? Like, I don't even care about the choices that I make anymore. That's the energy that I'm getting with that. Like, don't care. sometimes when you are completely shut out in a relationship and you're constantly fighting and arguing and being crazy and psycho with each other, I'm hearing that song, I have become comfortably numb. Someone has become comfortably numb. The 10 of Wands, boiling point. See, this boiling point is causing someone to act in the 5 of Rage energy. The burden, the stress, the burden of having to stay stuck. Having to stay stuck and stranded, or not stranded, stuck and forced to stay somewhere you don't want to be because of a fucking pandemic or because of what's going on in our surroundings. For some people, that's the case. For others, it's because they're just comfortably numb and they just don't care anymore. Hold on, I'm going to turn my AC off because I'm getting cold. I should have had my little... I should have brought the remote. Let me put my charger on my phone because I don't know how much I have left. How much juice my phone has left. So... okay. All right, we'll leave it at that. Okay, so what other messages need to come through? Feminine, let's get some messages. What has you in your feels sometimes about this connection? I'm going to use my Divine Feminine in the feels deck. What has you in your feels about this connection? It says you were... This is funny. You were part of my 10 of Cups, but lately you've been part of my 9 of Swords. So in other words, your person... your person is part of your happiness, your 10 of Cups, your happily ever after, right? But lately, they've been part of your 9 of Swords. They've been part of your nightmare, your anxiety, your depression, your hurt, your pain. How many could relate to that? Here it says, even though I say I'm done, deep down, I know I'm really not. Which is interesting because this card came out in one of my girls' readings, and she used my deck, and this card came out. So that's crazy that it came out again. Oh, shoot. That's a whole lot that came out. Whoa. Sorry. Hello? It got yanked off my tripod. Hold on, guys. Whoopsie. You went down with the cards. Now, if only I can get down here. Hold on. I have not enough room. Too much shit going on in here. Okay, there's 2 cards that fell. This blanket is getting on my nerves. All right, anything else that fell down? Let me grab now. Let me look around, because yesterday that happened. There was cards on the floor that I did not even see. Well, I don't see shit, so. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Are we back to normal? Okay. Are you guys still here? Lord, I know. Man, what a hot mess. That's how much of your feels that you're in, right? You're dropping shit, you're a hot mess, right? It says, I'm pretending not to give a shit. My goodness, there's times where you're pretending not to give a shit, right? Even it says here, you know, even though I say I'm done, deep down I know I'm really not, but I'm just pretending like I don't give a shit. Especially for those that say, nope, I don't care. I'm done. I'm done. But here you are. That's the deep down inside, I know I'm not part. You being here still. Right here it says, obsessively overthinking and driving myself crazy. How many times do you do this? Where you just sit there and you have your moments and you obsessively overthink, overanalyze, and drive yourself fucking crazy. Because then you start fucking with yourself. Then you start putting thoughts and stories in your mind that have not even came true, may not ever even come true. The worst nightmare, the worst case scenarios. You start putting words and thoughts in your brain that have not even been spoken. You actually visualize them saying some shit to you that hurt you, and they haven't probably even said it. Oh, they're probably thinking this. Oh, they look at me like I'm a fool and this and that, like you're fucking with yourself. That is why this card is here. Obsessively overthinking and driving myself crazy. You're driving yourself bonkers, darling. What do we have here? I have emotional issues that I push everyone I love away. See, that sometimes you could be the issue when you do that, feminine. Not only that you push your masculine away when you become too overly emotional, but you also push those that love you around you, that just want to see you happy, that you probably think they're judging you because you're not getting the reaction that you want from them. So your emotional issues are pushing your person away. And that's something that you have to work on within yourself. This didn't flip over. These two, we're going to take these three and then that's it. So it says, don't lose faith in our connection. Work on yourself and be the best version for you and for our future us. So that is what you want your masculine to know. That's you saying this to your person. Okay. And then here it says, you have no idea how badly you stress me the fuck out. It's true. If there's any masculines watching this now or in the future, you have no idea how badly you stress your fucking feminine out. Trust me, I know. I hear it all. Here it says, masculine, thank you for coming into my life to teach me how to grow emotionally. Because of you, I am emotionally and mentally wiser. So it serves its purpose, right? Going a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Because it teaches you how to be stronger mentally and emotionally. And you become more emotionally and mentally wiser. Wait, I recognize this thought, or I recognize this emotion. It ain't bothering me as much as it used to anymore. When you have reached that level, holy shit, girl. Holy shit. Okay, so What does this Divine Masculine want you to know? Let's see what lies behind the mask. We're going to use my Karmic Edition Behind the Mask deck. How long have I been on here for? 70 minutes. Holy moly. We're almost done. Here it says, my karmic tried to destroy my phone because of you. I believe that. I can actually see it happening. The karmic trying to forcefully take the phone away from your Divine Masculine because they got caught watching you, texting you, replying to you, stalking you. I could see them fighting over his phone. And she tried to destroy it. She tried to throw it. She tried to break it. So for some, they even broke it. My ex-karmic has been making my life a living hell. See, for some, your masculine has an ex-karmic. Could have been an ex-wife or just an ex-karmic in general that has just been making this masculine's life a living hell. Still going through some legal issues continuously, perhaps even using the kids against him. It could be going through family members or through a business that they share, whatever. But they're still tied to a karmic ex that is making their life a living hell. And it's going to become more stressful and challenging for you, because you're going to have to deal with the masculine dealing with that. Of course, if you want to. So here it says, my mother knows that my karmic isn't good for me. So this is for those masculine mothers that know that a particular karmic is just not healthy and good for this Divine Masculine anymore, because they see what the masculine is going through and how much it's affecting their health, how much it's affecting their finances and their personal life and their emotions and their state of happiness. I actually hear a masculine's mother say, ay, mijo, ¿cuándo te vas a ir? You know, like, when are you going to leave, son? And then here it says, this karmic doesn't know how to clean for shit. So for those that live with this dirty ass karmic, apparently she just has let herself go in a way where it's like she doesn't even care to keep the house clean. She doesn't care to do his laundry anymore. She's not housewife material. Maybe that's why mama don't like her, right? So here it says this karmic is an embarrassment, which is pretty interesting, because it's like, okay, why is this karmic embarrassing? Because why? She don't clean the home no more. You know, my family don't even like you anymore. She embarrasses me on social media, puts our business out there. It could be many reasons why this masculine thinks this karmic is an embarrassment. So here it says, my ex is spreading rumors about me. You see? That's the embarrassment of this ex-karmic. It could be an ex-karmic or a current karmic that they're with. They're spreading rumors about this masculine on social media to make herself feel better, or to just throw shade and dirt on this masculine. And he's embarrassed by it. He's probably even just like staying quiet and not saying anything back or fighting back. He's just allowing it to happen, because maybe he just doesn't care. It says, my karmic gets so triggered hearing your name. So this karmic that knows who you are, and she's just like complete a toxic bee, she gets triggered so bad when she hears your name, whether he brings you up, whether the family brings you up, whether your name just pops up on TV or on the radio or in general. He realizes how pissed off she gets, because she knows that you guys are meant to be, just like that other card said in the Karmic Dose deck. Okay. I haven't responded because she's always around on my ass. Okay, so your masculine wants you to know, look, there's times where I can't respond to you because she's constantly on my ass, constantly around. And even though I don't give a fuck if she knows that I'm talking to you because I'm over her, and she tried breaking my phone because of you, I just don't reply because I don't want to deal with the drama and the embarrassment of having to deal with her. Okay. It says, don't allow what you see on social media to trigger you, baby. It's all fake. And that's crazy. Didn't we get something earlier that said she purposely posting on social media to piss you off? So he's letting you know, not everything you see that she posts is real. Sometimes he just does it just because he does it. Or they just put on a show because they're putting up a front for family or whatever. There's many reasons. Many reasons. Yes. Could have swore I just saw somebody open the door. It must have been my daughter. She'd be trying to spook me sometimes. Okay, so let's get some more information on that really quick. So we're going to use the Karmic 411. This is my new deck, Karmic 411. So let's get the information, a little bit more information on what your masculine wants you to know, having to deal with their karmic. Confronting lies. I lied to her about you just to make her feel better. So your masculine gives her comforting lies. Because if it triggers her to hear about you or to catch him or whatever, he could have like talk shit about you to her just to comfort her, just to lie to her, to make her feel better. Even though he might not like doing that, he does it just to shut her down. Just so that she can get off his ass. So since this karmic knows I have an emotional connection with someone else, and that someone else is you. Whether she knows who you are or not, she can feel it and sense it, which I spoke of in the beginning. Didn't I say she senses it? She knows. That's crazy that card came out. Shit, something flipped. Here it is. I tried texting you and I almost got caught. Look at that. Again, tried replying to you. They almost got caught. Which is why that card came out. I can't reply because she's always around on my ass. It says, I don't have much time, but can I see you real quick? So I don't know why, but I feel like there could be a karmic that's leaving town soon, or something's going to happen where she's taking off, or he's, you know, out working late or whatever, and he's trying to see you really quick. And some of you might say no, and you might not want to, because you don't want just a quickie. You want quality time. And for most of you, you already know how this story goes, and you see him any chance you get because you rather have some time with them than no time at all. So that's the difference between everybody. Everybody's different, you know. I'm sorry if I'm not nice to you. I'm just used to negativity. Okay, that's what your masculine wants you to know. There's times where I'm not nice to you. I'm just used to being around negativity all the time. It's like the normal for him now. I don't like being here no more. I just don't have a choice right now. That's crazy. And we talked about that earlier, right? Feeling stuck, wanting out. But there's just no way they can do that right now. Because it kind of seems like that some particular karmics want out themselves and others don't. Here it says she's acting really strange, like she knows something is up. I'm going to have to lay low for a bit. So I think that's when like they get caught, or they know, and these karmics suspect that something is up. Your masculine just lays low, and not they probably won't even get on social media because they know they're expecting a message from you, or they know that you reply to them quickly, and it's like, oh, I'm just gonna lay low, I'm not even gonna go on, I'm not even gonna reply, I'm not gonna do nothing, I'm just gonna be in hermit mode, because they don't want to get caught again to a point where they just can't see you at all ever, and they don't want that, so they just prefer to just lay low. I don't want a family with her. I want that with my divine feminine. That's interesting that this came out, because this came out on my Instagram post. So for those who are afraid that they're gonna knock up the karmic, and some of them have, okay, some of them have. But for those that fear that your masculine might knock up this karmic, even especially because you wanted a family with your masculine and you always feared that you would find out they got pregnant, your masculine's letting you know, I don't want a family with her, I want it with you. And perhaps maybe they did knock up the karmic and they're like, I never wanted a family with this karmic, but it is what it is. So it says, I'm scared I might end up in jail dealing with her. You have no idea how crazy she is. So this is for those for those masculines that are dealing with like a psychopath karmic. Like, I can't even close my eyes without feeling her watching me or wanting to stab me in my sleep type of karmic. I'm hearing Louisiana for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, it says we both don't care on pursuing our personal happiness right now. We're both just settling. Okay? So for this particular group here, your masculine's letting you know, look, neither one of us, me or the karmic, we don't care to pursue our personal happiness with our divine feminine or masculine. We're both just settling because we're comfortably numb. We're happily, toxically, happily ever after, right? I'm sorry you are going through this with me. Okay? Didn't mean to put you through this. Bottom of the deck is, I am honestly afraid of this karmic. I do not trust her. Damn, so that's crazy that this came out after we just spoke of like the other card. Oh man, interesting. Again though, that's their karma. That is their karma. Okay, so I'm going to pull some from What's Brewing, and then we're going to end it with the expressions of the heart, and then I'll use the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle for the feminine, okay? So let's see. We're going to use my What's Brewing deck with the masculine and karmic. What is brewing? What is brewing? Damn, they all want to come out. We have burning evidence and red lipstick stains, followed by money hungry. That's interesting, because didn't we get marrying for money in the beginning? Somebody is very money hungry. So burning evidence and red lipstick stains. I have a feeling like this karmic could have got caught. Something about an OnlyFans page. Or she could have got caught cheating on the masculine with somebody else. And she tried to get rid of the evidence. And she could have been fucking around with somebody who has money. Even though she knows your masculine could be financially unstable and stuck in a rut, she's fucking around. She could be, whoever this karmic is, she could be fucking around with someone else that has money, and she's burning her tracks, burning her evidence because she doesn't want to get caught. But I feel like masculine might end up catching her. And you might even find out about this because he's going to tell you, or you're going to see something about him hating her or whatever. Look at the copycat card came out again. It came out earlier and I put it back. So we have copycat. Okay. So to me, and then we have toxic. Go figure, right? So to me, with the copycat card, I'm picking up that I think she's trying to get back at your masculine for what he did to her while he was talking to you. Like, she's like, okay, you're fucking around with your feminine. I'm going to do the same shit. Like, this is a good opportunity. I'm going to fucking kick you while you're down. I know you're having financial issues. Let me go fuck around with a dude who has money. Like, that's some petty shit. That's the toxic energy that's going on right now. That's what's brewing behind the scenes. Damn. Check yourself. Somebody needs to check themselves. Masculine, you better check yourself. Why do I pick up like check yourself downstairs? Like, you better go get checked. Because this karmic could be sleeping around. We have a crush. Yeah, this karmic has a crush that she could be sleeping around with. And now he needs to go check himself because maybe it burns him when he pees. Or maybe she's trying to burn evidence about her catching a case or something. I don't know. That is so weird. Red lipstick stains. It doesn't necessarily mean red lipstick stains, but it's more of a metaphor for like evidence of, you're finding evidence of someone cheating. What the fuck? What does that say? Running away. Oh, he's going to want to run away from this shit. Unless this karmic, when she gets caught, she's going to try to get away from this shit. Okay. I feel like I don't feel those cards. Damn. See? It's like they want to flip over. Oh, ooh. Oh my God. We have putting them in their place and in their feels. See, masculine's going to put this karmic in her place. He's going to check her. He's definitely going to check her. This is the arguments. Him checking her. And then him being in his feels like, I fucked up. I should have never trusted this karmic. Because now she's cheating on him. And this whole burning evidence is a trip. You know why? Because look what came out. Expecting and new beginnings. She could have fucked around and slept around with someone and probably got knocked up or is about to get knocked up. And your masculine is going to be in his feels about it. And that could be the freaking straw to break the camel's back. Holy shit. And she could have like turned around, tried to get married with someone else because she's money hungry. I mean, we had the marry for money in the beginning of the read. I don't know. There's something crazy about that. Look, bottom of the deck, sexual protection. Maybe he found evidence in the trash of a condom or something, you know? I think that's Spirit's way of saying, look, this is how it's going to end. That's why allow things to just happen, because that's how it's going to end. Look, total drama action. Bottom of the deck is recording, announcing, expressions, and revealing. Didn't I say you might find something out like this? Because he might post it. Either he's going to post it, it's going to be a meme. He's going to be probably drunk in his feels and reveal something on his social media platform. And you're going to know something is up. And it's going to be all about a drama that happens between him and the karmic, because the karmic could have slept around with someone and she's probably going to get knocked up. Damn. Talk about karma like a motherfucker. Valuable lessons, sis. Valuable lessons. That's crazy. Okay, so what does he want to express to you? Okay, let's get some love messages. Enough with the heavy. We got the heavy out of the way. Enough with the heavy. So what does he want to express to you? Coming from his heart, his higher self, his soul. What does he want you to know? Okay. It says, I want to be better because of you. Okay. Taking necessary steps to become a better person for you, for himself, but for you too. When did we stop trusting one another? I guess we're both being tested. Look at that. That is when you're mostly being tested, is when you stop trusting in each other and the connection of the journey of your love. And that's why it says that. When did we stop trusting each other? I guess we're both being tested. And I want to be better because of you. I just need my own space right now to process my own emotions. Especially after we just saw, and how it says in the feels, how he's in his feels. I just need my own space right now to process my own emotions. To gather his thoughts and figure out what his next step and move is, what he wants, etc. Oops. So it says, I'm sorry I cannot be honest, faithful, loyal partner that you wish me to be just yet. That's why I pulled away, because doing you dirty is unacceptable. So for those that, you know, your masculine just ghosted you ever since he got with somebody else, okay, he'd rather have ghosted you and not talk to you than to like put you through some shit for those that refuse to put you through it. So for those that don't know what's going on with your masculine and the karmic, and you have nothing to do with that and stuff like that, it's because he didn't want to involve you. He'd rather just ghost you and not, you know, involve you, because he didn't want to put you through that. That's why he pulled away, because he didn't want to do you dirty. And if he was being faithful to the karmic and didn't want to fuck around with you, I guess he was just trying to prove to you that he can be loyal as well. All right, let's see what else. I am not rejecting you. I am protecting you from my shadow side. Wow. Look at that. I am not rejecting you. I am protecting you from my shadow side. Ain't that the truth? I'm realizing that you are the person my heart longs for. I just couldn't see it before because I was blind. This card, I think it came out in yesterday's read. I'm not sure. Sounds familiar. It gives me great comfort feeling your loving energy so strongly. Please don't pull it away. You pulling your energy away is like literally taking a pacifier away from a baby. It's their comfort. A lot of them don't admit it. but it's true. I can tell when you are angry and upset with me energetically, so I keep my distance until I know it's safe. Remember how yesterday that card came out for my Love and Lust deck, where it says that, you know, make sure that you send your person loving, healing energies because they feel it, energy travels, and what you project onto them is a reflection of you. That is why it's like, look, I'm going to keep away because I still feel this, you know, come near me and I'm going to beat the shit out of you type of energy. So I'm just going to keep away because I can still feel that you're mad at me. And I don't want you to bitch me out. So most of the time, they'll just keep their distance because they know you're still upset with them. And they don't want to get the wrong reaction from you. So can you imagine? Oh my God. It's kind of like, hold on, let me get a drink of water. It's kind of like breaking your mom's vase. and you know that she knows. And you can feel like, oh my God, my mom's going to kill me. She's going to be so mad because she found out I broke her fucking $1,000 vase or some shit. So you rather not tell her or talk to her or anything because you know that she's going to be pissed. It's kind of like the same energy in a way. Kind of. You don't want to piss off mama though, right? Would you be able to handle loving me as I am? See, that's the masculine saying, I'm in my shadow. I'm protecting you from my shadow. But if you want to stay, would you be able to handle loving me as I am? It's going to take a strong one, right? So, I understand if you don't trust me. I'm still learning how to fucking trust myself. Damn. They don't even trust themselves. One more. I don't react very well to judgment and criticism. So maybe that's why they try not to talk to you, because sometimes they feel like you're judging them or criticizing them in a way where they feel like, you know what, I'm not even going to talk to you because you always got some bullshit to say. You know, they don't respond very well to that. And it could be the other way around as well. You too. You don't respond very well to judgment and criticism. So it's like, I'm not talking to you. You know? All right, let's go ahead and end it on a positive note. Let's see what Spirit has for you. I'm going to use the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle just to see what comes through for my viewers. And my future viewers. We have Sword. Make the change. Look at that. Okay, let's read that first. See what that's about. Number 7. So it says, there is a big life change you've been thinking of making for a while now. This is a sign that you need to trust your instincts and take the leap, whether you're thinking about cutting your hair or finding a job better suited for you. Do the thing and do it with confidence. Okay? So whatever you decide to do, now is the perfect time to do it. Decide, do it now. We have Lavender. Surround yourself with love. Ooh, girls' day out. Talking about spirituality, having some tea and coffee, talking shit about the masculine. No, I'm just kidding. Number 19. What does it say, homegirl? It says, surround yourself with people who make you feel like the best version of yourself. People you can trust with anything in the world. Maybe you've been distracting yourself from your found family. Or maybe you haven't discovered your found family yet. You need to make an effort here. Go out there and reconnect or make new connections. I love that. Hello. All right. I'm seeing the number 4. So let's get 2 more cards. Number 5, stars. You can manifest your every wish. Look at that. How beautiful the sky looks. So number 5, what does that say? Diamonds are a girl's best friend. See how these random songs pop in my head? Oh my gosh. Maybe you want diamonds. It says it's time for you to take your goals and turn them into reality. Create that dream board. Wish on those shooting stars and write into a daily manifestation journal. Cast a small or large spell. The universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve, giving that it's best for everyone involved. Keep in mind that you also need to believe that you deserve it, okay? Because if you don't believe you deserve it, honey, you will sabotage your own manifestation. So get the fuck out of your own way. Oh, one more, honey, one more. Whoop, there it is. Okay, we have expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Look how beautiful she looks. What I would do to be in the middle of the trees again. I want to see a fairy. Okay, number 12. Okay, don't seek anyone's approval, bitches. Please, our people will always have their own expectations of who they think you should be. Their opinions are almost always based on restrictive societal norms and therefore are extremely unrealistic. No matter what they tell you, remember that you have permission to be whatever it is that you most wish to be. You don't need anyone else's approval, only yours. And that is 100% on period, honey. Okay? Don't listen to anybody's, you could listen to their advice, yes, but always go with your own thing, honey. Okay? Your own thing. Because people will only tell you based off of their own, why did I lose my train of thought? Jesus. Based off their own, wow, I totally went blank. What time is it? Maybe I'm getting tired. I'm not even tired. I can go on another hour if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. I totally forgot where I was going to go. Based on their own lessons. There you go. I don't know why it was so hard for me to say that. It happens. Oh, that's right. Mr. Mercury Retro is near, right? Is it near or is it here? I don't even want to know. Gosh. All right, my amores, thank you for sticking around for 103 minutes. Thank you guys for being here. Love you. Yes, their own experience. Thank you so much. Lessons, experiences, tomato, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Restrictive beliefs. Exactly, Booski. Exactly. All right, so hopefully I could do a live tomorrow on Instagram. I'm going to try to balance it out. I don't know how I'm going to do that though. I guess it just depends where I'm like wanting to put my energy in. Sometimes it's Instagram, sometimes it's YouTube, sometimes it's TikTok. I promised myself I wasn't going to do all of them if I felt forced. I'm just going to stick to and go with the flow where my energy wants to take me. I'm just going to do it that way. Which is funny because I didn't even post no TikToks today. And I feel fine about it. No big deal. All right, my amores. I hope you enjoyed it. And you guys have a good night. Thank you for being here. And love you bunches. Bye-bye.